Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elisa and this is Teacher Noire, where I talk about my journey of becoming a business owner and some of the things that I've learned. I want to tell you today that idea that you have that's been running through your mind, that you're like, oh, I want to start this podcast, I want to start my YouTube channel, I want to start my Teachers Pay Teachers, I want to do this, I want to do that. I want to tell you, start today. Why? I'm going to tell you why. A little backstory. So about a week ago, I had this idea for a Black History and Valentine's Day bulletin board design. So I started to do some market research to see what was already out there as far as Black History and Valentine's Day, because I know a lot of teachers might want to celebrate Black History Month and do a bulletin board, and they also love Valentine's Day, and so they want to create Valentine's Day activities as well. So I was like, well, how can I merge the two together with the resources that I already had? So I came up with these Valentine's Day hearts that have historical figures, icons, leaders, and I sent it to one of my friends and I was like, how do you feel about this? And she's like, not really feeling it. So I was like, oh man. Because sometimes we value our friends and family's opinions when they don't have the same vision that we have. And so we have this vision for a reason. I went on TikTok because sometimes I like to get instant feedback, and TikTok, if you want some feedback, they gonna give you their opinion. And so I went on TikTok and I was like, I have these 3 different options, which ones do you like, right? So I had the 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, I'm working on a Valentine/Black History project and I need to know your opinions. 1, 2, 3. Which one did you like the best? I'll go through them again. 1, 2, or 3. Let me know in the comments. Thanks. Bye.
And there was no consensus, right? And so I was like, well, I'm just going to go with my original one, which was without a nameplate.
There was no consensus on which one, so I decided to do my original design, or my original idea, which was like this. So this one is now available in my shop. It has 35 different creators, historical figures, leaders, heroes, and then it also comes in white version.
And they went wild. And I'm saying wild for me. So someone who normally gets 200 views on their TikTok videos, I was getting thousands of views, so many comments, and I'm just like, how do people handle going viral? Because this is not it. I was a little stressed. And so I decided to just keep going and I put it up, right? So when I got home, I decided to put my bulletin board together, and I did a reel on TikTok about, doing this bulletin board for Valentine's Day and Black History. And I used ManyChat. So ManyChat, if you're not familiar with it, it's an automatic response device. So you go and you log in. If you say something like, leave the comment, thanks, and it will send you a link directly to your inbox, like on Instagram. And so I was like, comment idea, and I'll send you the link to this bulletin board. When I tell you, I got hundreds of comments, and for me, who I might get 1,000, 2,000 on a really good reel, right now I was at almost 15,000 views, right? Over 500 likes and different things. And so for me, that's viral for me. And so I just want to continue to encourage you, that idea that you have is for a reason. I have this idea, and my goal for this year, I'm putting it out there, is to simply make 3 times what I made last year. And so ultimately, honestly, my goal is to make 3 times my teaching salary. And when I broke it down, the numbers, I literally called HR and was like, how much is my last check? And it's $15,165. That is my goal to make a month. Am I there yet? No. But I am working actively to create streams of revenue and bring you something of substance, honestly. And so, listen, this has been my bestseller. I had no idea that me making these little hearts with historical figures on them would be such a hit, but it was the idea that God placed on me for this reason, and it could change the trajectory of my life. I don't know, but it's something so simple as a scrub daddy. He went on to Shark Tank, and now he's in everyone's household, right? And so someone is waiting for you. Someone is waiting for you to create the product, to get on YouTube and tell your story, to listen to you on a podcast. They are waiting for you. So start today. Make those plans today. It is difficult. I get it. I am a mom. I have 2 young boys, and I'm trying to run this business so that I don't have to go back to the classroom. I want to be able to teach people in a different way. I always said I wanted to stay in education, but not in the classroom setting. And so that's why I feel me making these YouTube videos, me creating resources for other teachers is still my way of giving back and being part of the educational community without being in the classroom. And so again, I just want to encourage you to keep going. I'm rooting for you. Send me a DM, email me, and let me know what your goal is, what you want to do, what you started, and where you could be a year from now. We're still in January 2024. Where will you be January 2025 if you start today and put in all your efforts into that thing for the next year, for the next 11 months, the next 360 days, however many days it is? I'm rooting for you as always. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.